Hey guys, Coach Mitch here. So this interview panel for CBPO and BP, what do you think they want to hear from you? Well, the first thing they want to hear from you is, are you able to make sound decisions? That is all part of the interview questions. They are going to ask you in a way that will reveal if you can make sound decisions. You're not going to get this from using the civilian interview format because it's not going to happen at all. It isn't. This is a federal LEO law enforcement type interview. So you're going to have to understand how can you express yourself that you can make sound decisions. And then they're going to ask you another question to see how you do it under pressure. Okay? That's a whole different ballgame there. Okay? So sound decisions by self under pressure. Then they're going to ask you questions to see if you can stay composed. This means an emergency type situation of a law enforcement base, right? Law enforcement situation and how you stay composed under that. And then it's going to be, how do you communicate properly? Who do you communicate to? The method of communication. How do you ensure your communication went through? Those are all heavy questions they're going to ask you because they need to make sure that you understand how to do this. Also, too, is your integrity. They're going to ask you integrity type questions to see where you are in regards to your integrity when it comes to the job. And the last thing is, do you understand the mission? I mean, people say all the time, but I tell you guys all the time, continue the mission, right? My mission for you is continue it because I want to put a badge in your chest. CBP wants to make sure you understand the first thing of the mission is this: keep the American people safe. That's the first part of your mission for sure. Safeguard the borders. You have all these borders in America. You got to safeguard them. You have over 285 ports for CBP alone. So you have to know how to safeguard the borders. And last thing is, of course, keep the Americans' economic prosperity going. Yeah, you think that's kind of weird, but no, it really does make sense because a country without money, without funds, without a strong economy is a country that's not very strong, right? Economy strength is strength. So that's part of your job too. So do you understand all that? You know, if you don't understand that, look up on Google, right, the mission of CBPO, and see if you understand that, how can I answer the interview questions according to that as my parameters, and go from there. If you guys can't do this, you're going to have a hard time doing it. Get into my coaching program, get into my calendar, I'll show you how to do it. I have helped hundreds and hundreds of others throughout the years. Been doing this for 6 years, 90.4% pass rate. Yeah, 9 out of 10 of my clients pass the first time for the SI. You guys continue the mission. From Hawaii right now for this whole week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.